Hello and welcome back to the Wild and Healing Podcast. I'm your host, Victoria, gym owner, founder of Empower Her, female health coach, and your no BS big sister. I help women get strong, regulated, and slightly uncomfortable. This podcast is here for one reason, to help you rise. Let's get into it. Welcome back. And today I'm going in deep. I'm not holding back. I'm not watering myself down anymore. I have taken a pause with recording the podcast, and I've been going on social media a lot more. I've been sending emails more often, which, by the way, if you're not on my email list and you want the real, raw, unfiltered version of me, then that's going to be the place to go. And you can get the link for that by just popping into the show notes. I don't send spam. I just send about 3 or 4 emails a week, which are unfiltered. And oh my gosh, the feedback I've been getting is unreal. And I really do appreciate everyone that replies. And I'm so happy that the emails are doing exactly what they're supposed to. And that is stirring something inside you to help you rise. I'm going to be talking about the fat loss jabs, because I'm noticing this energy around at the moment. There is this skinny kind of culture coming back, and it's giving 90s size 0 vibes. As a millennial, I remember the pressure that we were under. Who remembers Sugar magazine when they put pictures of Nicole Richie, bless her, on the front of the cover? How to be like Nicole Richie. Nicole eats a lemon a day and whatever else. Chewing ice cubes for breakfast. Taking Hoodia tablets, which was supposedly the inside of a cactus that stopped you being hungry, which is essentially the same as what supposedly the GLP-1s are doing. All the slimming tablets, all the things that we were subjected to that was constantly trying to make us believe we needed to lose weight to be worthy, or we needed to be a certain dress size. And I remember Topshop doing this whole thing about how they were stocking like a size 0, and size 0 had never been stocked before. So I'm noticing that this energy is coming back. Now, I don't use TikTok, but I've heard that there is this thing called Skinny Talk, and it is basically girls promoting this like vibe now of wanting to be thin. And we came so far in becoming the fitter, stronger version of us. I read something the other day that was like, if you've picked up a barbell, you're probably the first female, I should say, the first female to ever pick up a barbell. That is so true. We are probably the first females to go to the gym. We're probably the first females in all of our generations to start lifting weights, to be proud of being strong, to be proud to be able to say that we put ourselves first and look after our health. Now, I'm all about the housewife life. Don't get me wrong. There is toxic feminism out there, which you can listen to one of my podcasts about it, where I do believe that we shouldn't be making women hyper independent. But what we should be making women is fucking fearless and fucking strong. That is what we should be making people. Now, being strong is never wrong, and thick thighs save lives. Like, I want to know that I'm strong enough that if some arsehole's following me down the street, I can turn around, I can pick him up, flip him on his back, and fucking dump him. I do not want to be walking around thinking, am I strong enough? Am I too skinny? Now, I'm going to throw shade on the fat loss jabs. They are giving people gratification, like short-term gratification. So people are taking a shortcut, and that is what it is. And what we're seeing is people will lose weight overnight. Now, as human beings, we are so gratified by that. Like, anything that can be done faster than it needs to be done, we're going to go all in on it, and our ears are going to prick up. If you take your car for an MOT and they tell you they can do it in 5 minutes versus 5 hours, your ears will prick up. There is this no pain, no gain thing that I really genuinely believe in, that we have to go through certain levels of pain to be able to really have the gratification and gain of whatever the thing is. Now, the problem with these fat loss jabs is they are, 1, making it normalized to rapidly lose weight overnight. 2, people are losing weight, and they're not just losing weight, like they're not then stopping. So they're losing more weight than they would had they done it a different method. In some cases, they're not even giving their skin a chance to catch up. And in some cases, they are really looking, in my opinion, sometimes quite. Now, the thing with losing weight fast is that it is not always sustainable. And I'm just going to say it how I think it is and how I see it. Going on a fat loss jab is lazy. It's the lazy option. It is people taking the choice of not wanting to put in the work and to see weight loss fast. Now, I'm going to get into it later on in the podcast that there is a place for these jabs and they do serve a purpose. But most things worth having require effort and time to see sustainable results. If you are sat on your ass, you are not moving your body, you are not even cooking yourself a meal, you are not eating properly, the last thing you need is something that's going to make you not do that. You need something to make you do that. You need a shake up. You need a wake up. These people are choosing the easy way out. It is not the healthiest way. We are born to move. We are born with limbs and arms that are there to carry us through this life. We are built to be able to experience new things by moving our body. We were hunter-gatherers. We spent our days with our hands in the soil, hunting, looking, foraging, doing, making things, building fires, chopping fucking wood, building houses. Now, we just sit on our asses for 12 hours a day, move from one chair to the other, order a takeaway via Deliveroo, and then sit and watch another 4 hours of TV at night. It's not okay. Our bodies are going to start getting slimmer because we're not moving our bodies and therefore we're building less muscle and we've got no requirement to need the strength. And our bodies are going to become skinny. If you've ever watched movies where they've got that big dome-shaped head and they've got skinny arms and skinny limbs because they don't need to do anything. They've got spaceships that move them from A to B. You've got a guy that's going to come and drop off your food at your door. You don't need to leave your house to do anything. It is not good. And that's what these jabs are doing. These jabs are saying, hey, you don't move, but it's okay. You don't need to. You can take these instead. It is not helping. It's not helping anyone. And there is this belief that's okay. And that there's this, oh, but it's just about being skinny. No, it's not. It never has been. Please, no. It's been about being healthy. It's been about health. It always should be about health. That should be the first and foremost of your mind. Because the minute that you lose your health, let me tell you, the shit goes down the pan. Now, when these jabs are coming in and they're not encouraging people to move their body more, I'm not anti-jab, I'm going to get into that, but they are not encouraging you to move, to lose weight or to build muscle. You're not moving your body and building new neurological patterns in your brain that go, hey, when I get home from work, I put my shit down and I get my trainers on and I go for a walk or I go to the gym or I go and do something with my body. That is a neurological pattern in your brain that gets built. You learn how to squat, you learn how to deadlift, you learn how to run, you learn how to play tennis, you learn how to, but that is building neurological patterns in your brain for your body to learn how to move, which is using your brain, building these, your muscles start to work properly, to learn new habits, to build new habits, to, oh, okay, I don't just get in and sit down. I have a new habit of this, I get change. You're building new habits, like when you get up in the morning. Once upon a time, you were told to brush your teeth. Hopefully you still do. So you get up every morning, you brush your teeth because it is just a habit that has been built since you were born. It's a habit that becomes a non-negotiable in your life because it's a habit that's been built. Much like the habit you might have of a twitch or scratching your head. We build these habits and these are neurological pathways that are repeatable patterns, and humans like repeatable patterns. But the repeatable pattern of coming and sitting on your ass and watching Netflix, not a good one. Not a good one. Now, also what happens when we start to diet and we build these new patterns and we build these new habits, we change our taste buds. Because if you've been eating shit for a long time, ultra-processed foods, stuff that is not great for you, your taste buds change. And you need to change them back. No, that's never been tasty. Your taste buds are just so messed up right now, they don't really know what's happening. So if we start getting you eating real, proper food, your taste buds are going to change and you are going to find that things that you would deemed healthy and untasty now are tasty, and the stuff that is unhealthy is not tasty. Basically, to stop being goddamn lazy. Start prepping food, and what matters the most is giving a shit about what you eat. You have to change. And the jabs that are promoting this skinny look are not encouraging people to care about what they eat and care about how they treat their body. Now, they do have a positive. They are making some people otherwise would never get healthier. If their weight is a serious issue, they are helping support people with diabetes. They have got a place in the world, but what they haven't got a place in the world is where the hairdresser's selling the jabs to so-and-so who, because she wants to lose a stone before she goes to Ibiza. or going to a well-known store on the high street because you want to lose weight and being able to lose weight because of a BMI chart that was created in the 1920s to determine whether men in Germany could work down a mine. They used the BMI chart that was created in the early 1900s in Germany to determine whether a man could work down a mine. It has no place in society right now. It has no place in 2026. It has no place in determining whether a woman is healthy or overweight at all. So therefore, it has no place in deciding whether said woman or man needs to go onto an injection into their body to then assist them in losing weight. It has no place. So here's the thing. If you eat a balanced diet full of nutrients, your body naturally produces GLP-1. So you'd regulate your hunger anyway by eating a balanced diet. And there is so much noise out there at the moment. I do just want to say that if you are like triggered by anything that's happening at the moment with the thought of having to be thinner, needing to be a certain dress size, like I see you. I have felt that trigger lately. I used to have an eating disorder. I used to have bulimia. And I have even felt the pressure lately. Oh my goodness, I need to lose weight. I went to a class recently and I felt the biggest in the room. I'm not big. But that's when I realized, I was like, holy shit. There is a lot of girls really, at the moment, yes, people in great shape, which is amazing, but also people that you're just not seeing this balance of sizes that we used to see. I'm seeing more and more people going down I don't want to lift weights, I want to do Pilates and be skinny kind of avenue. Now, I'm not going to go down the Pilates hole right now. Love Pilates. So, listen, if you are feeling triggered, please, you can reach out to me, but also just step away. Remember that your dress size does not determine your worth on this planet. You're worthy because you exist, not because of your productivity, not because of the clothes you wear, not because of the job you have, not because of the house you have, not because of your dress size, not because of what the scales say. You are worthy because you exist. And there is no judgment here. Now, if you are someone who has been considering going on them or has come off them, and you are looking for someone to be able to support you, then please do reach out. We have ladies coming and joining us at Empower Her who have come off the jab, some who are on it and then starting to come off when we start to help them. Then we are here. If you are thinking about going on them, before you do, just ask yourself, is this going to make me healthier in 20 or 30 years' time? Because again, you do not need to inject yourself and tie your worth to your dress size. Please remember that you are worthy because you exist. And building long-term health is always going to win. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Wild and Healing. I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you for listening to the Wild and Healing podcast. If this episode has resonated, please share it with a friend. If it has stirred something inside you, then don't ignore it. You can find me on Instagram at wildandhealing_, and there's loads of details in the show notes of other places that you can find me and find out what I'm up to. But until next time, stay wild, keep healing, and definitely trust yourself.